Gail, newly revealed as a television person,
Yes.
Got a new job.
Surprise!
how does this all resonate with you and your world?
I mean, I think we all share very similar goals. I really do. I think that when I started working in the food industry, it was because it allowed me insight into other parts of the world. I was an anthropology major, and I always found it so interesting that I was an anthropology major with a minor in Spanish, language and literature, and so many people used to laugh at that and be like, oh, that got you. Like, how did that connect to what you do now? That has nothing to do with anything. Good thing you got that education. And I would argue that I feel every day like I get to be an anthropologist.
Yeah, totally.
And thank God I spoke Spanish because it allowed me to survive in some really hard kitchens in this, in this country. And so I feel really lucky that I get to do those things, and that I can do it with this lens, because food, it is a way, it's absolutely a way in, it's a way to tell people's stories. It's also a very non-threatening way to find connection. I mean, they said it about the Connecticut Forum, right? But it's a cliche for a reason, that it's a common language, and I think it's what I've been able to do, to my own surprise, on television. Certainly with Top Chef specifically, it's because it's been on for so long, is to have very real conversations about food and have them in front of an audience of people who would never think about them otherwise. And present not only people and cuisines and individual stories of the people who cook on our show, but also pieces of the industry that most people aren't thinking about. It's allowed sort of a window or a door into the kitchen for an audience that otherwise has never thought about how the inner workings of our industry work, operate.